guess to kick things off, how nice was it to be back out on the ice with your teammates?
Yeah, it was really nice. Felt great. It's been a while, and just happy to enjoy some time with my teammates.
How's your back responding? I know I believe it's probably such a day-to-day thing. How's your back responding to everything?
It's been going really well. Been a couple weeks working out, skating. Progressing really well. So, just take it one day at a time, and hopefully, get to 100% here real soon.
Would
When
you
did
say
rejoining the team become a conversation?
What's that?
When did rejoining the team become a conversation, even just your skates?
Well, I think that the goal ever since I got surgery was to come back at some point this year. So that's kind of something I've had my mind on for a while. It's been tough at times, just not seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel. But here we are getting closer, and finally being able to at least join the team for a morning skate, maybe get a practice in here by the end of the week, and go from there. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. I feel good. I feel good skating. Shooting pucks, passing, but it's by myself most of the time. It's not like a team thing, or it's not like if I'm with my on a line or in game situations. So that's kind of what I'm really looking forward to.
you obviously had the first surgery, you tried to come back from that. Where does your back feel now in comparison to where it was around this time after the first surgery?
Yeah, it's day and night. It feels a lot better. Last time there was always a little something kind of nagging me, and I was kind of just pushing through it, not really knowing what it was, and we didn't really know too what it was. It was just kind of inflammation, and we said it would go away, but kind of lagged for a while, and I was able to pretty much do everything, but it was just kind of always feeling a little uncomfortable at down the glute area, and it just kind of, then once I got pushing real hard, it just kind of came back, flared up on me. But now, I haven't had any of those feelings or anything, so I'm able to just work out normally without even having that in the back of my mind. So it's nice.
How hard would you say you are pushing it right now in terms of you had to put a percentage on it?
Oh, I'm pushing as hard as I can right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get back this year and get some games in. So it's been a couple weeks where I've been ramping up, and I feel like it's almost like if I had a full summer of training at this point, and getting anxious for training camp kind of thing. So I know there's only a month left in the season, but I'd definitely like to maybe get a couple games in.
When we spoke to Chuck in February, he said that he wasn't sure if you were going to have enough runway to potentially come back and get back into games, get in shape, and ultimately play in a game. How are you approaching that aspect of it, and how optimistic are you that you might be able to play?
We'll see. Like I said, it's always been kind of the goal of mine, but realistically, I got to get into practice, feel some game situations, see how I do execution-wise with the puck and stuff. It's one thing to skate and bag yourself, but hockey's a lot more than that. There's timing, execution, a lot of different things going out there. And when you've been out for such a long time like me, I don't know honestly if it's going to come back within a couple days or a couple weeks. So I'm just like I said, today was a good step in the right direction. Getting a morning skate, feeling really good. I don't think I looked out of place, so it's a good thing. And like I said, maybe get a practice in by the end of the week, go from there, and we'll see. I mean, hopefully I'm good to play a couple of games.
Last year, people questioned why Kevin came back, especially since it was also team was out of playoffs, only a few games. And then when we talked to him this year, he said it was just really good for him mentally and physically. I guess what are the reasons you want to be back for this season specifically?
Yeah, it's something that I've actually talked a little bit with them. Especially for me, it's been, if I wait till next year, it's going to be almost 2 years I haven't played an NHL game, which is not ideal going. I mean, I'm not getting any younger either, so I just want to get a game, a feel of the game, and knowing that going into the summer, I know what I have to do to be back at the level I need to be. Just feeling good about yourself, that you're, back being a hockey player and not just rehabbing. And, I've done that enough, I feel, in the last couple months, year and a half. So, that's kind of the mindset I have anyways.
When we talked to John Couturier about an hour or so ago, he said that you were kind of losing your mind because you haven't been able to play. How tough has this been mentally for you, the challenge of it all?
Yeah, it's been really tough, especially with everything that's going on around here, and not being able to help the team, contribute in any way. You kind of feel left out a little bit, and not able to really do anything, so to change anything. So it's been hard. Like I said, I'm glad I'm back with my teammates now, and I can be around and get a feel of the chemistry and everything going on, and hopefully get into practice and go from there. Just get a feel of the team that I just want to be in control of some kind of thing and help this team in any way I can, whether it's even if I'm just around and I can help in any way, it'd be nice. So that's kind of the mindset I have anyways, just to try to get back and help some guys and do anything I can to get this team back in the right track.
How much have you learned about yourself, Sean, like mentally, and maybe have you learned the value of patience here?
Yeah, definitely. Been through a lot of ups and downs, and it puts you question yourself, and you put a lot of things into perspective around hockey and in life. Family time and stuff. Definitely missed the game, and it's something that I think when you're out for such a long time, that you feel that sometimes you almost take it for granted. So that's definitely something that I've kind of learned. That when I'm back, there's enjoy it as much as you can every moment, and you never know when something like this can happen. So it's just that's the biggest thing that I've learned anyway. But just to kind of, like you said, be patient. Have some balance in life, hockey, family. On and off the ice. So. Definitely been a lot too much time to think. So I'm just glad to finally be around the team and focus on what I love doing.
You're not the only one who's had a long-term injury on this team. Obviously Cam and Ryan, and now Travis has been out. I guess, what has it been like at least having some camaraderie with those guys when you're not getting to be out there with your healthy teammates?
Yeah. We're all in different kind of situations though, so it's different, but it is nice to, when you're kind of set up part of the team and rehabbing, and you have at least a teammate or a buddy to rehab with and talk to. It's nice, but that's not something we kind of want around here anyways. Too many injuries, so we want guys healthy, and like I said, I've just been pushing myself, trying to do everything right to put myself in the best situation possible to be at my best when I return. So
Last season in exit interviews, you said you're still trying to find ways to be involved, even though you weren't on the ice. And I know the guy said you are still around. What are some of those ways that you're trying to help out the team, even though you can't play?
Well, I think last year was a little different because, I wasn't coming back last year. It was I had the surgery too late in the year where it wouldn't have been possible to come back. Where this year, so I was a little more around the team, I feel, and kind of started practicing, but not really kind of pushing myself to come back. Whereas this year, I'm trying to I feel more side of the team, but trying to do more to get back. It's not the same when you're working out, rehabbing, than being around the team. So I'm just trying to do everything I can in the best capabilities I can to come back. So. I feel I've been a little less around the team this year, but lately, starting to be a little more around, and it's a lot more fun anyway for me.
Sean, the last time you played, the Flyers as an organization were in a significantly different place than they are now. Obviously, over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of talk about the fact that they're going to be rebuilding, that Danny Briere flat out said that. I guess for you, when you re-signed and you signed your contract, you weren't necessarily signing to be part of a rebuild. I guess, what are your thoughts on the changing winds of the organization now as you're looking to return?
Yeah, things have definitely changed in the last 2 or 3 years. Definitely not a situation I was envisioning when I signed, but here we are. That's the business of the NHL. Things can go one way or the other pretty quick in this league, and being part of a rebuild is not what you want, but I think it's the right thing to do in the situation we're at and the time that we're at, and with all the injuries that we've had and everything, it's kind of something that we have to do, and I'll do my best to be around and lead the right way and get this team back on track as quick as possible.
What has it been like, kind of navigating the emotions of seeing Chuck leave, but also seeing Danny, someone who you've lived with, get the opportunity to be the interim?
Yeah, it's really it's mixed emotions, I guess. Feel real bad for Chuck. He was a great man and a great hockey mind, and he's been put into a really tough situation ever since he's been here. So feel bad for him. He was a great guy, and I respect everything he's done for me and my family. So, but at the same time, Danny B, I mean, I've lived with him. It's kind of like a father to me, but I'm happy for him. He's put in a lot of work in the last couple of years to kind of make his way up the rankings, and I think he deserves a chance to put this team back on track.